Nope. Nope. Nope.
So it is day 2 of the new box, and somehow I still haven't managed to board the hype train that the box is literally named after. Instead, I decided to dive into some of the support that went really unnoticed. Or more likely nobody really cared, but still, I thought it was worth giving a shot as the card seemed pretty fun. I'm of course talking about Koa'ki Meiru. Also, on a side note, I found this pretty amusing. For those of you that use the Duel Links meta Discord, which is the biggest Discord for Duel Links, you'll know that just about every single deck gets its own channel, and the decks that get new support get featured at the top in their own little category. Koa'ki was not only not featured, it doesn't even have its own channel. Like, come on, I know the new support wasn't that great, but still, even fucking Evosaur gets its own channel. Like, come on man, why you gotta do them like that? So when playing the deck, I expected to get absolutely stomped, as let's be honest here, it's been a good while since this deck was top tier relevant. But to my surprise, not only was I doing pretty well, I was the one doing the stomping. To be fair, the season did just reset, so a lot of these games were in Platinum, but it is early season, and as you'll see from the gameplays, I was facing some pretty decent decks, and most importantly, a lot of back row. Which brings me to why I think this deck is actually pretty decent right now. Diamond Core. So Diamond Core is used to search any Koa'ki card, but it also has a pretty neat effect, or you may banish it from the grave, to protect all your Koa'ki monsters from being destroyed that turn. Now if we take a look at the most popular traps currently being played, you'll notice a lot of destruction. Treacherous Trap Hole, Bad Aim, Raigeki Break, Ballista Squad, even the negate traps like Close and Ultimate Providence do try to destroy your monsters as well as negate their effects. So because of this, when I was just trying to get gameplay for the video earlier, I kinda just breezed through the ranks, going 12-2 straight into Legend and continuing to win for a few more games after that. So here's the deck list. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, the new support for this archetype doesn't really do a whole lot. It basically just adds some new tech for the deck that can be pulled out when you need it. There are 2 new cards. Koa'ki Meiru Bergzak is a 2000 attack monster that is able to attack a second time if it destroys a monster by battle, and just like all Koa'kis, it is destroyed during the end phase if you do not reveal a certain card type, in this case Warrior, or discard an Iron Core. This guy is actually a really decent addition, as one-off low-level monsters in Koa'ki are actually really usable, as they are not only searchable via Diamond Core, but can also be special summoned straight from the deck using Urnight. Hence why this deck also has 3 other low-level monsters for different situations. Wall to negate spells, Sandman to negate traps, and Ice to remove special summon monsters. The other new card is Overclock, which sadly isn't searchable as its name doesn't contain Koa'ki. So it's basically just used as a one-off to cover for the final spell requirement needed to use the skill balance. The spell is pretty decent though, as it can make for some pretty nasty OTKs, as it buffs all Koa'ki by 500 attack, and by discarding an Iron Core you can buff for a further 1000 attack. So just by having 2 monsters on the board, that's an extra 3k damage. The rest of the deck is just your typical stuff. You have your boss Maximus, who can special summon by discarding an Iron Core, who once per turn can remove 1 card your opponent controls. And of course we have Iron Core itself, which doesn't actually do anything much, but can add itself from graveyard back to hand at the start of the turn instead of your normal draw. Alright guys, that's it for the talking part of the video. The rest of the video, we'll just see a bunch of gameplay showcasing the deck list in action. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, comment if you have any questions or feedback, make sure to check out my Discord, Patreon and Twitch down below. And if you happen to have $1 lying around and wish to support me, feel free to click that join button down below to support me directly, as well as gain access to a few little neat perks. Enjoy the gameplay!
Duel.
Duel.
Hey, big brother, can I watch SpongeBob?
Shut up, Mokuba. I'm busy flagging YouTube videos to compensate for the fact that I have an extremely small penis.
Oh.